Well, hello Capricorn. Welcome to your love story reading for mid-June. I hope you're doing amazing. So please remember, this is a general reading. If it doesn't fit, don't make it. Check your Venus sign, I would say. Let's see what we have for you. If you need a private reading, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Links in the description box below. Or you can go to the website right there. Okay, so let's see what we have. Let me move this out of my way. Sorry about this, guys. Where are you? There it is. Okay. I can't get my screen right. Come on, Amber. Okay, there we go. All right, Capricorn, let's see, mid-June. You're having a problem with trusting a person, even though you're drawn to them. And I feel like you're dealing with them now because you're trying to trust them. I feel like this person is trying to get you to trust them. They're trying to see what's going on with you two, or if it can be resolved. But I feel like the bottom line is there's an issue with trust and trusting this person. So they're making the effort because they know that they have either made a mistake. It's like they know they've made a mistake or they need to fix something. And right now, all that you have is your attraction towards each other. But I really feel like you're running that fine line, Capricorn. You know? It definitely feels like you're running a fine line. Let's try to see what's going on in the past. I'm going to do this spread a little differently. Someone needed some time to think here. This talks about a rest. This is distance between you two. It's almost like one person thought that everything was okay. There may have been a little problem with like balancing things out, or trying to find time. You know, kind of like making excuses for a person, but not really making excuses, just like, you know, life takes a toll and sometimes we have to work things out. And this other person did something bad with the Two of Cups here. That's like a breakup. That's like the last straw for you. It's like a break in your relationship, maybe in trust. That's the break in trust here. It could have been a third-party situation, like somebody else was involved or they were having a good time with someone else behind your back while you were trying to balance things. But yeah, that's what caused the rest here. So ego is involved. This is almost like the person being like, oh, I don't see what the problem is, or making excuses. But you just can't let it go. Because even though this Five of Swords is in reverse, it's like you can't let it go, Capricorn. You know, it's like you tried to make amends with it. I feel like trying to move on from it, which is what is holding you to it. But you just can't let it go. Or maybe we will have the same spread. I don't know. I'm letting Spirit guide me on this one. The big problem is you don't trust this person. They're not doing anything to make you feel like it's safe and this is going to be a nurturing space for you moving forward. It feels like even this person can just be like, I want you and only you, which I don't see, but we'll talk about that. But you're not seeing the future in this. You're really not. You know, I feel like you're distracted because this is like having a lot of love and affection for someone and then having that being taken away from you. It's like you're forced to look at a situation in a different perspective when you weren't ready. You weren't ready to look at that different perspective. That's not what you wanted, you know? So now you have to reevaluate. Now you have to see what kind of sacrifices you need to make moving forward. I feel honestly like you're not going to hold on to this. I don't. It just seems like too much, right? Your trust is broken at a point where you don't see this moving forward. You know, it's like it's too much for you. And because of that, it's affecting you emotionally. It's almost like you can't open up to anything because of what has happened. And you're facing that. So I feel like there was a moment with the Emperor in reverse where you tried to like ignore what has happened and try to move forward, but you can't. And you see yourself coming closer and closer just to making that sacrifice and letting this go. You do want victory. You wanted victory here and you tried to get it, but emotionally it's just too much for you, you know? On the other side, so it's like this person does want you back. But it's really weird because it has like a clause attached to it. So it's like they want you back, but they want to redefine the relationship. So they don't want to change to make things better. They want you there, but there's also a sense of freedom connected to it, where they kind of want to do what they want. So, but they don't want you to reject them at the same time. So they're waiting to say it. So even if you said, yes, let's do this, they're going to bring something up that you're not going to like. And you're already hurt. So all in all, I don't see this lasting because of that. They're making a choice to do what they need to do to keep you around right now, though. I do see that. But soon, this idea that they have in their head that doesn't really fit with your perspective on how relationships should go is going to come out. It is going to come out. But they're holding it in right now. They're holding it in right now to keep you around. Yeah. I feel like this is just not good communication coming towards you, right? So it's like eventually they're going to, when things die down or your feelings die down, when things get back to normal per se, then that's when they're going to say what they need to say. Right now they're worried and anxious and they don't want to say it because they're scared that you're going to be upset, Capricorn, which you are. But I just feel as though that's what's happening. So they're making the effort right now for a reason. Because they don't want you to go. They don't want you to be mad. They want things to smooth over. That's where they're putting their efforts in, too. You're just too damaged by this. It could be also that some of you, one of you, is looking to date around, right? But you may have damaged your choices by choosing this person again or going back to this person. So you're also thinking about that as well. Be careful, because I feel like this person is making a choice to hold something to themselves. It could be that they still have this other person and they're just not telling you about it. Or they're thinking about going back to them, or something's off with this person. It could come out in a lot of different ways. So in your future, Death in reverse, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and the Strength card here. I see that things are not changing. Whoever you're dealing with is promising you a good future, though. But things are not changing, and you know that they're not changing. Your feelings about this situation is not changing. I feel like you're trying to be strong. You are. But it's not really helpful to you, especially with that Ten of Swords. It's like the same thing is going to happen again. I really feel like this person's you're going to get comfortable, and then they're going to tell you something. Because the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse here. It's like, it may seem like things are stable now, but really it's not. It's like a sense of this person being indebted to you because they did something wrong. Capricorn, I see you having another opportunity. You may just decide to focus on work. It's like you need to gain your strength first. You need to gain your strength to really push on, to move on. Because right now you just feel upset and angry. Yeah, you need to redefine your direction. This was your direction for quite a bit. This is what you thought you wanted. And you have to redefine that direction. You know, you have to learn how to put your walls down again when it comes to love, and not just this person, but love with anyone. So until then, you're going to feel a little bit dependent, or needing to work on yourself and focus more on your career until then. You know? For some of you, I feel like you wish you would have took another option. Let me see this other option. You did have another option. It would have been a better choice for you. But you all had a problem with communication. If there is another person, you all definitely had a problem with communication, or seeing eye to eye, or expressing how you felt with each other. But the passion, the connection is there. For those of you who had another person, they were good for you, and I feel like you could have grown together, but the communication was just off. Let's see if you go back to that person. Do it. I feel like you will learn how to work together. You're going to start as friends, and then it's just going to start developing from there. But it just seems more practical and grounded. It could be another earth sign. You know? So I mean, that's that. Let's pull some love cards for you. Serendipity in reverse. So this is like an unfortunate event that leads to change in your life. I'm sorry that it had to go this way, you know, but it did, in order for you to have to see. Yeah. So it's going to reinvigorate you in love, and what you truly desire in love, and what you don't need to have, so you can phase this out. Yeah. So this looks like, this is like taking the higher ground, Capricorn, you know. For those of you who had this other person, it's like a little bit of sacrifice, being nice to this person and try to get that person back, if that's what you want to do. But that's what this is. This is also this other person really trying to trying to get you to see them in a good light, you know. But be careful of that. Yeah, be careful of being let down. Choose the right direction here, okay? So Capricorn, I love you. I will talk to you later. Thank you. Bye-bye.